And that's the training strategy for the next 3 years.
Hey, grand.
Aye, champion.
Hiya, I've just popped back to get a green pen. Mine just leaked on the board round.
Bored round? It weren't like that in my day. We didn't used to have time to get bored.
Aye, and there were none of this dedicated ward pharmacy stuff. I used to cover 4 wards a day and consider myself lucky.
4? I once covered 12. You know, it was considered normal in those days.
How many wards were there in that hospital?
12.
We had 16 at the infirmary, and we had to be back by the middle of the afternoon.
Middle of afternoon? Bliss. We'd have been frog marched into the chief pharmacist's office if we'd come back at that time. Technicians had to be back by dinner, and then we'd be shackled to extemporaneous bench making Miss Potts sit.
Miss who?
Don't worry about it. They'd use trimethoprim now.
Aye, and on a weekend, we'd be lashed to the dispensary. There'd be a tower of prescription charts to get through.
And you know what? Sometimes they'd be 30 deep, those prescriptions. It'd take us hours to get through them.
Didn't that cause missed doses and lost charts?
Lost charts? It was to be expected. That's what the on-call doctor was for.
Things have changed in pharmacy. In my day, the pharmacy degree were 3 years. And it was like something from Hogwarts. We had potions.
Aye, that's pharmaceutics.
Herbology.
Pharmacognosy.
Defence against the dark arts.
That were pharmacy law.
Well, we did medicine adherence, patient autonomy and counselling skills, so I guess you could say we did Muggle studies.
Hey, don't get cheeky with me. And once you got your degree, you'd choose whether your pre-reg were in community or hospital. And that were it.
Why aye, once you'd chosen one, you were blackballed from the other.
It was the same with technicians. Hospital and community pharmacy were just different.
Like 2 minor branches of the same religion. You just didn't speak to one another.
Mind you, all that changed when folks started using blister packs. We'd make a 5-minute phone call to them to let them know if any medicines had changed on discharge.
Aye, you could sort of see the sense and tell them about changes the medicines like.
5 minutes, it were more like 10 minutes, what all that misstyling and all that, and waiting for them to answer.
Well, we're really lucky we have referred to pharmacy. It only takes a few seconds to make a referral, and we get to let them know when the patient's been admitted and when the patient has been discharged, and send them a copy of the discharge letter.
Discharge letter? We'd expect them to write it all down and get it right.
We used to fax the letter.
Yeah, but didn't you end up sending it to a garage?
Look, it only happened a couple of times, and it was what Truster got fined.
This was when Tex had only just moved out onto wards and started doing medrec.
The technicians really helped completing the medicines reconciliation checklist.
Medicines reconciliation checklist? We didn't have a checklist. We just had lined paper and a sharp mind.
Lined paper? Utopia. All we had was a blank page.
A whole page had away in... Look, in our notes, the drug history section was the size of a small postcard.
Well, I'll say a page. It were the doctors that wrote in notes anyway. We never no used to writing notes.
Well, I guess a lot of things have changed since then.
This were only 3 years ago.
Things will change again once we get electronic prescribing.
I wouldn't hold your breath. You'd be retired by then.
I only came back to get a brand new green pen. I need to get back to my ward round.
Ah, you do that.
Yeah, see? You try telling them what it will like before dedicated ward pharmacy and they just don't believe you.
They don't know how lucky they are.